too smooth for that petty ass drama. Rather disappear and pop up in the Bahamas. Rolling up that loud, winding down in Benihana's. I think my bank account needs a couple more commas. Way too smooth for that petty ass drama. Rather disappear and pop up in the Bahamas. Rolling up that loud, winding down in Benihana's. I think my bank account needs a couple more commas.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the break there. It's been quite a few months since I made something, but I wanted to start making these beat videos. So let's just start out with, let's just adjust our tempo here first and foremost. I'm just going to put it at like a 95 to start out. And then let's go ahead and pull up an instrument here. I think we'll start off with the Pigment. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a MIDI file to come up with a quick melody. So we're just going to use a quick little MIDI file here. Let's see. And then select a cool little sound here as well. All right, let me go ahead and find something that's more of like a, not necessarily like a piano, but some sort of key sound. All right, for me, that sounds cool. Not gonna be too picky here. So we already got a good loop here. All right, so with that, go ahead and set our loop point for 8 bars, I guess. Go ahead and loop that. Let's play that back. All right, and then from there, it's just gonna be a real simple beat. So let's go ahead and add in maybe like a vocal. All right, and then the key is C major. So let's try to keep it in key with the C major. See what we got. Not a huge fan of major scales, but we'll see how this works out. And this first one here sounds fine to me. Some of these are not even like a real loop, it's just little pieces. Want something kind of weird, but not too weird. Something like that might work. So I don't want something too prominent, just something kind of subtle in the background. All right, and then let's also go ahead and let's transform this audio track to save on the processor here. There we go. All right. All right, so let's see if we have any sort of C major guitar loops here we could throw on top of that to get more of a groove going here. Not sure I want anything acoustic like that. Something like this might work. Gotta fix the what's it called? The length of that. Maybe. Let's see if we could do a double tempo. Never mind, half tempo. I do kind of like it better at that tempo. Yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it like that. And then as far as the way it's sitting in there, let me go ahead and let me see. Put a stereo effect on there. Do the Haas delay effect here. Alright, that gives it a nice stereo vibe. Alright. And then from there, it sounds cool. Alright, let me see. Alright, let's start working on our drums here. Find some cool little drum sounds to put on here. Let's see how that sounds. Something a little punchy. Alright, and then let me turn on the low latency monitoring for that. Alright, there we go. Turn on the metronome with the count in here. Yeah, something smooth like that. Let me see if this works. All right. Something like that. Switch it up at the end there a little bit. Alright. Put a little clap on there. Kind of like the tempo too at 95. See if we find a better clap for that. Sounds cool like that. Put a little variation in there so it's not so monotonous. Alright, let's see for the snare. It's like an 808 style snare there. That's why I put a little variation too. Even though I like the variation on the clap, I'll still add something. A little variety. Alright, and then from there, let's put this hi-hat there. Something simple. We don't want to something real simple, so let's go for that one. Yeah, something like that. Go ahead and turn that down though, that hi-hat. All right, and then see some open hi-hats. Something simple like that. We don't need too much on there. All right. And not a huge fan of any of those. So let's look at some percussions. I like that. The bamboo. Add some bamboo on there. Sounds good to me. All right, something like that, and then it's another like little clicky sound. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. Not a huge fan of that pattern. Let me see if I come up with something. Drop the ball at the end. Let me just punch it. Put a little variety at the end there too. All right, so that sounds good overall. Now, got to figure out what this C major scale is, as far as which notes. All right, well, this is it. Not very helpful. It's pretty much all those keys. So, all right, and then for that, we'll have to find a cool little bass sound as well. Let's turn this metronome off now. All right, so I guess, yeah, let's go back with Pigments. We'll find a synth bass on there. Let me go ahead and save this as well. Yep, copy all that in. All right, and so let's do synth bass. Yep, synth bass. Not that kind of synth bass. Not that synth bass. Ooh, that kind of, it's a rumbly bass right there. A little too low for that kick though. Trying to come up with a pattern. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it simple like that. It's a little tough because I'm not a huge fan of the C major, so, but we'll figure it out. See what we got. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go up a little higher on that one. Something like that should be cool. Not a huge fan of the slide effect or whatever that is, so let me go ahead and set the timing so it doesn't overlap on here. Fix the timing real quick. The length, I guess. Overlap correction, there we go. All right, so that sounds cool for like little foundation of the beat there. Let's go ahead and transform that to an audio track. Now let's try that one more time, maybe two, who knows? There we go. No clipping. All right. Turn that up a little on my headphones. All right, now with that, I want to go through and add in a little bit more instrumentation, so that way I can break it up into like the verse and the hook and intro and whatever. So with that, I'll probably go with we'll just keep it simple. We'll go with a Fabrique, as some would say. And then I'm a big fan of electric guitars, so see if we could get a distorted guitar going on here. I don't know why that A key hits good with that, see? Let's just see if we can make something with that. Almost. Let me try that melody real quick. Let me see if that works. Wrong note. Not quite. So I do like the first one that I did, so let me add that. I should have dropped in one more note right there. Let me see if I could just edit that in real quick. Just right there. I think just right up, maybe right here. Might be a little, might not be early enough though, but we'll see. Yeah, it needs to be a little smidgen, just a little smidgen earlier there. Let me see one more lower. Would that work? Nah, heck no. All right, well that sounds cool. Go ahead and duplicate that. So that could be just a sound for like the hook. And then from there, let's see if we could add in maybe some sort of string sound. Let me actually use a string instrument. String section. See if this is any good. Nah, that sounds too realistic for what I want. Go ahead and put another Fabrique on there. Or you know what? Let's try the Triton. Let's see if they got any cool strings on the Triton. Let's see about this one here. Where we go, some strings. Yep. I could do something with, well, not necessarily this sound, but oh shoot, I'm whatever I did, I lost it. That's an old school one right there. Just that little simple. Damn, I lost that first one. Damn. Hold on. Something like that. I think it's something like that. Yeah, something like that. Not a huge fan, but something. Alright, and then I'll just loop that there. Just double that here. But let me turn that down either way. It's a little loud. Alright, and then from there, let me see if I can add in some sort of like weird synth sound. It's like a weird synth sound. But for me, like if I had to just rock with that, I could rock with that like that. Alright, I'm trying to think which. Let's go with Pigments again. Pigments got a lot of sounds in it, so. Kind of want to add some variety, but don't feel like searching through a bunch of stuff. Alright, so let's add in some sort of synth sound on here. Synthy sound. Come on, synth sound. I guess it'd be like a lead. Some sort of lead sound. Alright, here we go. More like a sine wave. Let me see if there's I can put sine lead. Nah, they don't have it. Alright, well, I guess we just gotta flip through these presets a little bit then. Yeah, I like something like that. Even though it's kind of like offbeat a little bit, I kind of like the timing of it. So Let's go ahead and add that. Oh, messed up right there. Let me try that again because the beginning was kind of weird. Something like that. Turn that way down. Let me see if that'll sound good if I pitch it up just a notch too. Go ahead and, where's the transpose? All right, transpose up an octave. I mean, that sounds cool too. This one makes it sound more serious though, so I'm gonna stick with this at this octave here. All right, and then so for this, for that, now we gotta add in a little bit of like some sound effects or something. Let me go ahead and transform this to audio too. Damn, this pigment's always too loud, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and turn that down by 2 dB. Should do the trick. Transform to audio. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, and then let's go ahead and add in some little effects real quick. And then for this, I think it's just like a riser. Yep, something like that. It's like a long alarm sound or something. It's not. Don't time stretch that though. All right, and then let's turn that down a little bit. All right, and then from there, let's go ahead and add in a, what do we need? Maybe a drop. The opposite of a riser. The only problem I have sometimes is finding the opposite of a riser. The drop effect. That's what I call it, but I don't think they really call it that. Anything crazy like that. I mean, something like that. A dropper. But even something simple like this will be fine for what I'm doing. Turn this one down a little bit. Maybe turn this one up a little bit. Want those to be similar volumes, not one too loud and the other too quiet, or vice versa. All right, so that sounds good. And then from there, let's go ahead and add in some sort of drum fill for the end of that. But overall, I really like how this beat came together. So it's real simple. Didn't have to spend too much time coming up with melodies. The bass line was a bit of a pain, but that's those major scales. That's why I always try to stick with the minor scales. You know, because the majors usually sound more like, I would say, more happy. So I always try to stick away from those and go for like more serious sounding beats. But I was able to flip it, but still. All right, so let's see. There we go. Oh, they call it falls, maybe. Maybe that's the term I was looking for. But that's all I'm looking for right now. I want some of these glitch drum fills. Actually, on here, I don't really like that. So let me go back to my drums and then see if I could find any drum fills. I gotta put those to the tempo. Take it slow. This might work if it might. We'll see. Might have to adjust it though. Put it half tempo just at the end there and see if that works. Almost. Let's see if I got some better ones here. I've used that one before. Sometimes it could be a bit challenging to find a nice drum fill that fits the bill, so to speak. Yeah, I'm not feeling that either. All those kind of suck for this beat specifically, so. Something like that might work. Let's see. Yep, I'll go with that. Something simple, just at the end of every 8 bars. Break up the monotony of a 8-bar loop. All right, and then let's go ahead and delete everything. Nah, I'm joking. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. Alright, and then so we'll go ahead and build out the verses and everything on here. So let me count these real quick, so we don't need that. Alright, and then so I definitely don't want the strings to play during the verse. So I'm gonna take those out off top. And I don't want this sound playing during the verse either, so take this one out. And then so I'll take all that out of the intro. bring the guitar in right there. And then with that, I also like to, pretty much this is what I always do. You know, it just works for me. So you can do how you want, but I always take out the bass right here. During the half of the verse. And let it come back in. Alright, and then same thing, I always take the drums out right here. And then as far as the transition from the hook to the verse, you could either drop the drums right here. Here, I'll show you both ways. So you could either drop the drums right here going into the verse. That way your verse starts off like that. Or you could drop them out of the end of the hook. So this is how I've been doing it lately, but this is the difference. For me though, I actually like it with it taken out right here, so I'll remove that part of the drums. So I like that. It's got a nice buildup. And then I'll take this out right here, take out some of the bass right here. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, and then let me hear the intro, how it starts off. I also want to find a nice crash sound to put in there. Maybe right there I could add in the guitar. And I'm not a huge fan of whatever they got going on in this thing, like the first half of it, so I'm gonna chop that a little bit. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of even that little sound right there. It's like a little hi-hat or something. Yeah, that's all I want from that, to be honest. Go ahead and do the same thing on these ones. I mean, it's cool, but I don't like it. Alright. I think just like that's cool. I like how that's sequenced like that. And then, like I said, let me get a crash. Alright, for this I'm just going to copy and paste it. That way I don't have to redo all my drum loops that I already did. Alright, I'll leave that like that. Alright, and then we put one back over here. Alright, just duplicate that. Alright. Not sure that I want that in the beginning though. Nah, definitely don't want that there. And then for this, Since all that's good, let's go ahead and copy all this. Basically our verse, our hook, everything's all organized. Make a second verse, second hook. And we could add a third if we want, but for this I'm just gonna add a little bit of fluff at the end. Alright, so that's pretty much it. And from there, all we really got to do is go in and do a mix on it. So let me go ahead and save this, which I'm down to do a mix on here too. If you guys want to see that, maybe viewers want that, leave me a note in the comments. I'll go through and mix this, show you how to mix this, make it sound good. And besides that, I think that's pretty much it. So started off with just a melody, had a MIDI loop that we used, put a vocal loop on top of that, guitar loop, added some drums, a bass line, then added a little bit of instruments to, you know, break up the hook and the intro. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty much the formula that I have. That's pretty much the sauce right there. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and I appreciate y'all. And y'all take care. Peace out, y'all.